You'll love respect. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I truly preach time to the genuine ones with no misintentions. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. To the genuine ones, I hope all is well in your end. I actually hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. They would never understand your independence when you truly mentally go within and understand your conscience. Being mentally available. Hold on one second. You wasn't trying to hurt yourself with your own words to be disturbed. Certain folks gave up on you during your journey, but hold on one second. You still chose you. You found peace within the better you to understand that. Hold on one second. I can't lose myself another day. You had certain childhood trauma that went into your adulthood, but hold on one second. You become your worst enemy of the day. You know, becoming your best self vision of yourself, to believe in your faith. They would never understand what it took for you to understand your confidence, to relate to a love language, to find peace within. You matter and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. That is totally okay. It's like when you're being spiritually attacked, certain folks hide their hands only to realize they mask fell off when it came to the spiritual world. Hold on one second. It actually manifested in a 3D only to realize that, hold on one second, you forgot to move accordingly. You thought you was getting over on an innocent person, playing with forward in a toxic way, energy, harvesting off their energy, trying to destiny swipe, but hold on one second. Now you realize that, hold on one second, it may worked on the last person when I put that footwork in, but only to realize I judged a book by its cover. I ain't have good intentions. Only to realize that, damn neighbor, I take all that back of what I did that day. I'm so sorry for what I projected on you. It wasn't an even exchange because you were just minding your business in your own lane. This type of stuff truly does happen. It does. How when an innocent person, certain individuals will feel like, hold on one second, I'm gonna take your kindness or weakness, you're slow, stupid, and retarded, but hold on one second, you was truly operating out of respect and knowing how to respect you and they moving accordingly. They thought you was gullible. They thought you was slow, stupid, and retarded. But you was just in your own lane, just respecting your neighbor. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. So they rather, hold on one second, try to suck you at your conscience when it came to your free will. They even try to poison your food. Energy harvesting off your energy. Thought that you wasn't going to see what they was doing behind closed doors with their ill intentions. Trying to destiny swipe with you was a one-sided conversation when it came to their intentions. They didn't want you to become your best self vision of yourself. They wanted to dim your light, but hold on one second. God said, I got your back. Don't worry about these folks. You know, this type of stuff happens every single day. It does. They wanted you to reject yourself, become your worst enemy, but God showed you a path. And hold on one second, you overcame that last testimony. Continue to elevate to become your best self vision of yourself. You know that dream that you had within you when it came to your light, that God installed within you. Continue to show up for you. They would never understand growth when it comes to elevation. You ain't out here tick for tack with folks at the end of the day because you was never in competition. You fall from a hater. The energy is different. When your dreams come true, they would never understand why you didn't overlook you. Always be yourself. They would never understand who's truly protecting you. That was their issue. When they put you in competition, when you was never part of their race. They don't understand true elevation. When a true God is at the end of their standing right in front of their face. Now here's the train of thought for me. Nah, respectfully. I was operating out of respect, not lust or hate or animosity. I was only moving accordingly. You throwing in my face of what I've been through when it came to my past. Only realized that, hold on one second. Did the math actually add up? Because I actually mean what I say, elevation. I actually mean what I say, I'm doing better for me. I actually mean in what I say, I choose me, not to overlook me. Even when I get lost in my words, hold on one sec, I keep going. That's the part of life at the end of the day. Certain folks will never understand how that spoke didn't work in an unhealthy way that day. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. They said you're whack in your corner, you ain't nobody. If they said you're whack in your corner, you ain't nobody. Hold on one second. Confidence is looking good on you, neighbor. They said you're whack in your lane, you ain't nobody. Why? Because I was in my own lane. You try to get me out of character. You wanted me to paint this false narrative of somebody I truly wasn't. Or because you want to blackmail me, to pay me out to be the villain of someone else's story. When I wasn't trying to catch a case, I was just understanding elevation when it came to growth, allowing myself to actually feel I am loved. I love me. I had room for change and the growth, and I understood me. I wasn't overlooking myself because you gave up on me. The energy is different. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions, the energy is different. It's folks in the background playing with spell work, hiding their hands. They just use that last doubt only to realize that, damn, it wasn't good intentions. I got to remember my mindset at the end of the day. I can't be out here doing this to folks anymore. Please, God, forgive me. I'm so sorry bothering your child. Oh, I'm so sorry. You projected lust. It wasn't an even exchange. Then you out here playing with spoken in a toxic way. It may have worked on the last person, but hold on one second. You truly made a mistake. This type of stuff does happen in certain communities when you least expect it. It don't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, let alone your disability. And I say that respectfully, even your age. How folks be operating out of jealousy and envy only for their mask to fall off when they come across a real one at the end of the day. You know the one who ain't got a destiny swipe, energy harvest, or play with spoiler in a toxic way to go tick for tack with you. That's the issue with these folks today. When you keep it too real. They say real recognize real, but you gotta be careful when you use that word real. And I say that respectfully. No, you do. Because you could be real to somebody all day long, but they be having hidden agendas behind closed doors with third party conversations trying to suck you at your conscience when it comes to your free will, let alone playing with spoken in a toxic way. Trying to destiny swipe. Hold on one second, but God said no, not today. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Yeah, we not gonna be on the same page when it comes to our conscience because we different people. I move out of being authentic and being myself. I'm far from a copycat. Something that you couldn't get in tune with being original. That energy is different. How folks be trying to steal your work and take credit for it. So while they on their way to the bank, but God saw what you was doing behind closed doors. Damn, I still wish nothing but the best for you, and I say that respectfully. But God works in mysterious ways. Yep, God works in mysterious ways. You know when your past try to blackmail you, and you actually mean what you say, you elevating, even when you going through spell work, because we live in a spiritual world. And because we live in the spiritual world, they hold on one second. You wasn't supposed to see the day. You wasn't being attacked every single day. But God had you on a mission, understanding your vision. They would never understand you and relapse another day. You understood your conscience when it came to your faith. Overlooking certain folks, hold on one second, that wasn't truly for you. You was never in competition with. But they would try to paint you out to be the villain, but continue to elevate. Always be yourself. Never feel wrong because you expressed yourself to the wrong person. Because when the right person walks into your life, they hear you, they see you, and they respect you. They had to pass themselves at the end of the day. And they're not trying to come in your life with ill intentions. They want you to elevate to become your best self vision of yourself. To understand, hold on one second. They're still good people with a heart. Yeah, I had to pass at the end of the day, but I actually changed my life for the better. I'm not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. I'm not out here playing with spoken in a toxic way. I'm not out here trying to destiny swipe with people because God installed my own light, allowing me to be my authentic self, to treat me right. God's by my side, showing me at the end of the day, it's still good people out here. They ain't got to paint a picture of somebody they truly not, let alone you wasn't wearing a mask that day. Always be yourself. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. You know, being spiritually under attack, a lot of people don't make it to see it another day, to be their authentic self. Because spell work is really real. People be trying to destiny swipe at you, energy harvest off your energy so you can be drained out. They try to destiny swipe with the gifts that you have within you. They be out here playing with lust and all types of stuff, playing with spell work, love spells, and all types of carrying on, or whatever the case may be. So you could be ill. The list goes on and on. Certain individuals that don't get the credit for showing up for themselves. And you're not overlooked. And I say that respectfully, and you matter, but never allow someone to dim your light. And I say that respectfully because overcoming spell work is not easy. It's not. It's not. And you'd be so surprised at certain individuals who projected on innocent people. It don't matter if you got money or not. And I say that respectfully. It don't matter what community you're in or not. Never stop being great. Never stop being your authentic self. Always protect your energy. You know, it's so funny how I said, devil, devil, return back to sender. Certain individuals didn't understand what I was saying that day. God was in every single room when folks was going up against me. They said I was slow, stupid, and retarded. I didn't know what I was talking about. But God allowed me to go through certain trials and tribulations for all the right reasons. It wasn't a mistake because I still stand before myself today. And when you try to strip everything away from me, God said, hold on, not today. I'm a lover and I'm going to always have a heart. And I say that respectfully. I don't operate out of jealousy, envy, or hate because I know how to respect my neighbor. But it's so sad and disturbing how certain individuals will put you in competition with yourself because they try to be like you. And it's only one you. They can't duplicate the original. And I say that respectfully because everybody's soul and heart is not set up the same. The energy is different when you try to swap with me. Hold on one second. You only endured your own pain. God warned you multiple times to stay in your own lane, but you don't understand common sense that hold on one second. I just need your energy another day. Only to realize that hold on one second. You try to manifest off someone else's energy. You try to steal someone else's gifts. And did you not see that God was in the room this whole entire time talking about you on your way to the bank? But only to realize, hold on one second. It was all fun and games until you actually in your feelings. And I say that respectfully. And never one time I had to wish bad on you. Because I always wanted you to win, if I knew you or not. We horn up the same when it comes to your mindsets. We not. We don't all operate the same when it comes to our mindsets. Because regardless of what someone goes through in a journey, they would still want the best for their neighbor. But just in your own goddamn lane, and I say that respectfully, my content ain't for everybody. It's not. And I don't care if I sound stupid to you, slow to you, or whoever the case may be. I'm going to always be Naya, genuine love, respect. And the right people actually hear me. The right people actually respect me. I don't care about these numbers at the end of the day because you keep flagging my pages. You keep blackmailing me or whatever the case may be, whichever you're trying to do. The gang stalking was real when it came to your point of view. You saw potential in somebody at the end of the day, and you try to discourage them, but hold on one second, they actually believed in their faith. You even try to put poison in their food. Hold on one second, damn. You got too much money to be having this type of mindsets at the end of the day, but you call yourself a boss. It's a train of thought for me. What's wrong with these people? You know what I realized? No, it's a train of thought for me. You know what I realized? People with a lot of money, they don't know what the fuck to do with their goddamn money. No, it's a train of thought for me. You know what you could do with your money at the end of the day? Instead of bothering an innocent person, instead of playing with spell work, is love yourself. But then you sit behind this mask and you so infatuated with somebody else's life. And you can have more than them, or you can have less than them. You got to energy harvest off their energy. You got to try to destiny swipe with them. Then you got to play with spoken in a toxic way. And especially if you're the type of person that has money and you call yourself a boss, like your brain cells, is it really working? Like, why are you so bothered by someone else becoming a best self vision of yourself? Like, why? You can't, like, you really can't think for yourself. You got to sit here and say, oh, this person took my work. This person copycatted me. When the original person at the end of the day came up with the mindset of having the gifts that they had. And you sat there and took notes and try to make it your path. But God was in his room the whole entire time. When that child of God don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day. I never understood this. Like people with money, like y'all have that much time and day, like to sit there and gang stalk somebody. Y'all got that much money to play with Spoke and toxic way. Like you can do something better with your time. Hello, what's wrong with you, you weirdo? No, for real, for real. And then you sit there and say the innocent person who has common sense that could be their authentic self, that they're the weirdo, they're the lame, and they're slow and they stupid and retarded. What? Like, what school did you actually go to? Like, for real, for real. Like, it don't matter what degree you have or not, because you had ill intentions. You was playing with spell work. You was energy harvesting. You hacking people's devices and their televisions and their phones and their cameras and all types of stuff. And then when a person speaks up, they dead ass wrong. They're wrong. Why they wrong for? This type of stuff really goes on in certain individuals' community, and it's disgusting. It really is. How someone got potential and it became your issue, projecting your own drama when it come to your trauma, or because someone knew how to elevate, something that you couldn't do was let go. You were so infatuated with the fact that, hold on 1 second, I can't think for myself, so I got to take your ideas and make it my own. Ain't nobody ever gonna believe you because I'm a blackmail you, let alone I'm a shadow ban you because I got the money to do it. If you got the money to shadow ban somebody, you got the money to think for yourself when it comes to creativity instead of taking someone else's ideas. And it's so sad and disturbing to see how when someone can think for themselves and come up with their own creativity, how certain individuals will say, see, I told you they was copycatting me. God installed that light within that child. God gave that child that gift. God gave that child that idea. And you try to take credit for God's work. God works in mysterious ways. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I don't care if you understand where I'm coming from when it comes to my lingo. And I say that respectfully when it comes to common sense. You could throw my past in my face all day long. It ain't gonna hurt me because I don't run from my past. That energy is different. You could say I'm slow, stupid, and retarded, but hold on 1 second. I was only operating doing what God told me to do. And I say that respectfully because God works in mysterious ways. God protects his child. God protects her child from certain individuals for all the right reasons. And when God has his child or her child in certain areas in life to protect them from the enemy, God will send somebody in and be like, you know what? Today's your day. Today's judgment. I guess you haven't been paying attention. Judgment Day's been here. My content is not for everyone, and I don't live in fear. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You be having all this money, but you call yourself a real boss. You call yourself a real man or woman at the end of the day, but you out here playing with spell in a toxic way. You out here energy harvesting of innocent people's energy. You out here playing with spell in a toxic way, but you call yourself a real man and woman. Ah! Oh, what's wrong with people? And then you sit there and say, I'm going to get this person admitted into a psych board, or I'm going to get this person locked up so they won't get credit for being an authentic self because I want to take all the credit for them. This type of stuff happens and it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. I stand by myself. I walk by myself. I don't walk in fear. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. I shed that tear. Hold on 1 second. But God saw the room that you was in when you was talking about me really bad. When you was playing with spell work in a toxic way. God saw it. God saw when you was playing with the lust and the spell work when it comes to love potions or whatever the case may be. God saw you. God saw it. God was not allowing his child or her child to enter that room for all the right reasons. Something that you can relate to. You're saying that you're so godly. At the end of the day, a child of God does not play with spirit in a toxic way towards his brother or sister. They don't have the destiny swipe with you, good day or bad day, because you know what? We have our own light within us. My content is not for everybody. It's not. You can shadow ban me all day long. You can do it. Every platform I go on, my numbers is not going up. But let me tell you something. Who's truly for me is going to show up. As long as I know I reached out to that one person, I helped that one person change their life. That's all that matters to me. Something that you can't relate to is self-control. Something that you can't relate to is actually doing a proper healing and going within. Trying to paint yourself to be somebody you truly not, but your mask fell off because God was in the room and God showed me who you was. And God said, no, I'm not going to allow you to allow them to have your presence. And I'm not going to allow you to allow them to see what I got in store for you. Greatness. They could do all of this thing. They could do everything they want to do. They could try to get you. They could try to put you in a predicament of being homeless. They could put you in a predicament of you losing everything. But God saw you. I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You know, when certain people come into your life, it's either for the moment, it's for the season, or it's for a lifetime. And when God reveals the enemy, it's for the moment. You did what you did. You was operating out of jealousy and envy. Who cares about your money? It's a chain in the throat for me. Jealous of who? Envy of who? No need to be. It just goes to show you at the end of the day, you took my creativity. It don't matter how long I've been doing these on these platforms. I've been doing the work before the platform. I've been doing the work in the community, helping my neighbor, showing my neighbor you are worthy. You can overcome what you've been through. I've been doing the work from a child point of view. I've been doing the work. And I don't care what my past try to throw in my face, try to blackmail me or whatever the case may be. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't run from my past because I know that God is by my side. And you could try to humiliate me. You could do whatever the case may be. Oh, you did do a ritual on me already, a humiliation ritual, and you didn't expect the reaction that you was looking for. You wanted me to give up on myself, but I still kept going. You was trying to drain my energy, but I still kept going. I still kept going. Just like you, innocent person, you still kept going. They threw spell work at you in a tax away. You still kept going. They stripped everything from you, but you still kept going. That's why they was mad because you was able to create and you didn't have to take anyone else's ideas besides be your authentic self. You know the light that your heavenly Father, God, and your heavenly Mother installed within you? Yeah, that light right there. That's what they couldn't touch. So then they started, everybody you loved and care about, they made sure that nobody was around you. You was out here by yourself. You felt alone. They even started taking your family members off this earth. Everybody's story ain't the same. But what did you go through that day that you stand before yourself today? You are so brave. You are so brave. You are. A lot of individuals will never understand your love language, what you overcame. Certain individuals paint you out to be crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded. No, not. God ain't leave your side. Never one time. We may not pray to the same person, but that's okay. But you have a heart, and they didn't. You actually respected your neighbor, and they didn't. You actually was able to help your neighbor, but they didn't want to. They wanted to go up against you. They wanted you to be painted as someone, hold on one second, that was incompetent. They wanted you to be painted as someone that was aggressive. They wanted you to be painted as someone that was disrespectful. They wanted to paint you as to be somebody, hold on one second. You like to cause chaos and confusion, disturb the peace, but that was never the case. When you truly went within, understand your mental health, that you was worthy. You just wanted to find peace within to understand the love language. You understood how that case actually happened that day when a judge told you, hold on one second. How did you get here today? So you mean to tell me that you're here because someone is jealous and envy of you because they stole your ideas? You mean to tell me that you're here because you know how to be authentic? That's why you're here? You know, this type of stuff really does happen. It does. And it should never be your household. It should never be your household, neighbor. And especially if you have a child. You may not be as gifted as your baby, but your baby is gifted. Protect your child. Or if you are gifted, you know the mindset. And especially when you truly have potential. The shadow banning is real. Certain individuals take your work and use it as their own. To say, hold on one second. No, they copied me. They gang stalk, they start to gang stalk you behind fake pages, trying to get conversation going. Then they manipulate the conversation that hold on one second. See, I told you I had a conversation with this person. See, I told you they bugged it out, they tripping. Then they get this person from this department, that department. Let's get these paperwork together. Even if we got a lie, it's like this person that they constant when they come they free will. Nobody would believe they lies because that's what it be painted out to be. You would paint someone to be a liar when they telling the truth. This type of stuff happens. They will try to put you in a sight board because you're being your authentic self. They would try to put you in a psych ward with medication endured within you because you understood how to love you. And they try to ruin your reputation. This type of stuff happens. And you'd be so surprised certain individuals that really be behind this stuff. And they thought it was funny and cute. This type of stuff happens every single day and it's so unhealthy. I don't live in fear. I do not live in fear and I walk by myself. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. You could try to throw someone's past in their face all day long. But when someone overcomes something, saying that they mentally unstable or whatever the case may be, oh, they telling their personal business on the internet. They see what they doing. What? My neighbor's going through the same thing. My content is not for everyone. What I overcame, my neighbor can overcome. But that's the problem with society today. People pick and choose who they want to bully. People pick and choose who they want to be the leader at the end of the day. When hold on 1 second. God works in mysterious ways. I wasn't on your time and I was on mine. The energy is different. The lies you told, it was one-sided. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Overcoming spell work is not easy. There are women and men who deal with spell work every single day. There's a woman right now that's dealing with spell work and she's pregnant. Your friend that you knew for so many years is projecting spell work on you because of the fact that she can't conceive and she can't keep a relationship and she hates and envies you because you're able to have a baby after baby. This type of stuff happens. It does. Someone right now is wishing that you get into a car accident because of the fact that, hold on 1 second, people love you. You have family. People be jealous over stuff like that. Or even if you're just a popular loner and you don't deal with your family or your family don't deal with you or however this situation can be. An individual will be so jealousy and envy because of the fact that people show up for you or naturally. People show you respect, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. This type of stuff happens every single day. Someone is jealous of you because you can have hair you cut your hair today, tomorrow. You cut your hair today, tomorrow, right? They see you in 2 weeks. Oh, your hair grew back already? Shit. I thought it would have fell out already. This type of stuff happens. But when you out here playing with Spurk in a toxic way, of course you're gonna lose your hair. There's innocent people who don't play with Spurk in a toxic way. They don't. And I say that respectfully, they don't. Like you know how when you play with spell work in a toxic way and you try to take somebody conscious when it comes to the love department, it's people that deal with this type of stuff every single day. It's lust, it's not love. The person who's projecting this spell work when it comes to this lust, they don't even love themselves. They will sit there and they will sit there and go into different communities and have a community go against an innocent person, all because they can't get their way, all because they can't manipulate a situation. When an innocent person said, "Leave me alone and stay far away from me," but they would sit there and say, "Oh no, they disrespect me. They put their hands on me. They try to hurt me. They try to do this. They try to do that." No, they didn't. They told you to leave them alone. The spell work is over. Leave them alone. They woke up. This type of stuff happens when someone wakes up from spell work and they're not doing it for likes and views but on clout chasing. They're not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. They're not out here playing with spoken and tax away. They're not out here destiny swiping with folks. Because innocent people go through this type of stuff every single day. Just because it may not be happening in your household, it's happening in someone's household. I may not make sense to you, but I make sense to somebody because my content is not for everyone. My content is not for everybody. They will go to this practitioner, this warlock, this witch, that tarot reader, this spiritual person, just to go against an innocent person. Because they done dibbled and dabbled in someone's Akashic records. They out here pulling cards on someone every single day. They out here having a next door neighbor or this neighbor or that neighbor um, ear hustling, seeing what this person got going on. They got this person from this community that watching this person every step of the way. Oh, I saw them walk this way. I saw them walk that way. Keeping tabs on somebody, gang stalking them. This type of stuff happens every single day. all because of someone has potential and they have that light of God. And they not understanding. I keep throwing spell work at this person. Why you keep showing up? I did this ritual on you. Why you keep showing up? I painted you out to be the villain of my story. I lied on your name so bad, so nobody will believe you. But you keep showing up. This type of stuff happens every single day. It does. You could cleanse your energy all day long. You could protect your crown chakra all day long. You could protect your energy all day long. But when the enemy goes up against you, only person that's holding you back and protecting you and leading you your way is your heavenly father and your heavenly mother. And I say that respectfully. The ones who people say is not in existence. The ones who people say they don't believe God is real. God is real. God is real. And when God puts his child or her child in certain rooms, oh, trust and believe that room is being observed. And when it's being observed, that baby is protected. It don't matter how old they are. Because whatever you just dished out negatively towards that innocent person, it may not happen to you right away, but trust and believe. You're going to feel it in the long run. Bothering an innocent person. When they wasn't out here playing with spell with you in a toxic way. When they wasn't out here destiny swiping with you. When they wasn't out here energy harvesting off your energy. They wasn't doing none of that. Even if you try to paint them out to be, oh, they're a witch, they're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. Nah, no shape or form was they dibbling and dabbling with any of that stuff, and they're far from that type of person. And it's so sad and disturbing to see how someone could be so jealous of you and they're not even in your life anymore. And they will sit there and take documentations from your past, something that happened probably 4, 3 years ago, or 5 years ago, whatever the case may be, and say that you need to and you belong in a crazy house. And they would try to use that against you to get you locked up, to put you in a psych board, or because you're truly elevating in life. And this is somebody that you called a friend or a family member. This type of stuff happens every single day. Why should I have to wait until it's your household for you to realize, hold on 1 second, you actually make sense? It should be no reason why I'm walking into certain individuals' lives and the first thing they want to do is put me in a psych board. All because of the fact I know how to be my authentic self. Or why would you want to get me locked up when I know how to be my authentic self? I didn't have to do nothing to you besides be my authentic self, even all the lies that you told about me. You know, when you show for individuals, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless of what trials and tribulations you was going through in life, you knew how to respect them. But they would never mention that part. They will always make up a story to blackmail you, to paint you out to be the villain of their story, because they was doing stuff for likes and views on cloud chasing. It should never have to wait until it's your family member or your loved one for you to realize, hold on 1 second, that wasn't right. You mean to tell me that you had all of us go against this one person, all because you're jealous, all because you didn't want someone to elevate faster than you, all because you ain't get your life together yet, all because you see somebody as competition and they was never part of your race? It's a train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. But be mindful and wise who you playing with spell work on. It's so disturbing to see how someone can get together with a group, no matter what community someone's in, and they sit there and play certain music, not just music. They play certain things just to try to say something their conscience. And then say, see, I told you this person was this type of way and this person was that type of way to blackmail them. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Every community is not for you. And that's okay. That's okay. Someone say, hey, come sit at our table. You for us. Come check us out. Your intuition is saying, you know what? Why not? I can't look at everybody that they're like everybody else. When you give people a fair chance, it was that one chance and never again. But you'd be so surprised who's watching you within watching you, just to try to psych out your conscience when it comes to your free will. They want to paint you out to be the villain in their story. or because that the fact that you know how to be your authentic self. And certain individuals are not prospering in life, or certain individuals may not be as gifted as the next person. People will really be jealous about that. You may be more gifted than the next person, but that's not your problem. You still know how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. But then when individuals try to say get your conscience when it comes to your free will, it's like, dang, this whole entire time you wasn't for me, you was plotting against me, all because I had potential. This type of stuff does happen. My content is not for everyone. I may not make sense to you, but I make sense to the ones that's truly for me. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. And when God installs a gift within somebody, and they're not out here playing with sport or whatever the case may be, and you go up against a child of God, you got to be mindful. And I say this respectfully. You have to be mindful what you asking for. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. You said that person was a copycat. But then God walked in and said, hold on 1 second. You just took my child's ideas and made it your own. And you don't see nothing wrong with it. And God warned you multiple times to stop. But you said, God is not real. I believe in my own devilish worship God. Because you know, it's a good God and it's a bad God. The energy is different. Then when God steps in, God shows you who's really in power. My content ain't for everybody. And you call me crazy, slow, retarded, whatever the case may be, gullible, I don't care. But God works in mysterious ways. God showed up for that child, and God presented that child to certain individuals for all the right reasons. For that child to be their authentic self. And you try to take something away from that child. And God is not too pleased. And I say that respectfully. God is not too pleased. And I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't. But you was the one that was playing with spell work. You was the one trying to destiny swipe. You was the one energy harvesting. That was you. And then you want to say you want to put somebody in the sideboard. You want to get them locked up. You want to dig up in a past to throw it in a present so you can take credit for all their work because you got controlling issues or because someone believed in their faith and you didn't want someone to elevate faster than you, but they was never part of your race. This type of stuff happens when certain individuals be in secret competition with you. You know how to maintain a smile during each storm that comes your way. Each storm that comes your way, they don't understand growth when it comes to elevation. You mean what you say, that God is truly leading you. My content is not for everybody. It's some individuals, and I say this respectfully, with a heart that knows how to start over. There's individuals who been through so much trials and tribulations in their life that knows how to start over. But God said you don't need to start over. That's what I planned for you. That's what I endure within you. And I'm not going to make them feel like they had the upper hand because God works in mysterious ways. My content is not for everybody. I'm not into your love and spite. Never feel like you express yourself to the wrong person. Because when the right people walk into your life, respect will be a two-way street. They're not operating out of jealousy. They're not operating out of envy. They're not operating out of hate. They're not. They're not playing with smoke in a toxic way. They don't have to send a whole group of people to go up against you when it comes to your elevation. They don't got a destiny swipe with you. They don't have to energy harvest off your energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. People be so bothered by your natural beauty. People be so bothered by the fact that you are naturally gifted in different settings in your life, but never allow that to dim your light when they try to put you in competition when you was never part of a race. You continue to elevate to understand your self-reflection. Hold on 1 second. Yes, I am worthy. Yeah, I made mistakes when it came to my past. Yeah, I did a certain couple of things. Hold on 1 second. This is what life about. This is what life is about, right? Learning, growing, moving forward, understanding maturity. But when you're out here playing with spell work and when you out here energy harvesting or innocent people's energy trying to destiny swipe, that energy is different because we all don't operate the same. So many innocent people that overcame. And you standing before yourself today, neighbor. Continue to elevate. My content is not for everyone. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. It's like that love language they can't relate to. And existence that hold on 1 second. You actually looked in the mirror to relate to you. You wasn't hurting yourself with words. You saw the beauty and the uniqueness that was in you. They never understand your life, but hold on 1 second, you didn't give up on you. You overcame so many obstacles. The better when it came to your mental health, they would never understand gravity when you was catching your blessings left and right. You overcame so many obstacles. You almost lost you, but you found peace within and better you. Even when they put you in competition, you was never their issue. Elevation looks good on you. Continue to grow to understand that. Hold on 1 second. Your mental health was truly real that day. You almost gave up on yourself, but you understand and believe in your faith. They would never understand what you overcame when it came to that last testimony. How you understood that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I picked up the phone. They only wanted to be in my business was one sided. When it came to their mission, they didn't actually want to know how I was doing. They just wanted to throw it in my face to hold on 1 second if I need something that day. This type of stuff that truly happens when you pick up the phone with good intentions. Only realize that folks want to laugh at your pain. It wasn't an even exchange. When you realize that hold on 1 second, everybody was a part of your journey. How in your past living your reality, they try to blackmail you to destroy your character. All because at hold on 1 second, you understood growth. You understood heal childhood trauma that went into your adulthood, not becoming your worst enemy. Yeah, you're gonna get lost in your words some days, but don't get discouraged, losing your faith. Losing your faith. And I say this respectfully. Never feel wrong expressing yourself to the wrong person. Don't. You moved out the way, you continue to elevate, and the right people showed up for you just on time. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly a protection. You understood what certain doors closing like for all the right reasons. You understood that lesson. You understood your blessing, loving yourself to hold on 1 second. Yes, I am worthy. It's not a crime to love yourself. It's not. It's not a crime to love yourself. I am not for everybody. And I never said that I was. I'm for who's for me with good intentions. I'm not out here playing with spellwork in a toxic way. You know how I'm doing this video right now? I'm not energy harvesting off your energy. I'm not playing with spellwork in a toxic way. And I ain't trying to destiny swipe with you. That is the trend thought for me because we all are not the same. It don't matter how much money I got in my pocket. And I was only moving accordingly. I don't operate out of lust. I operate out of love, respecting my loved ones at the end of the day who's truly for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself. Ever since I started these platforms, I've been spiritually attacked right to left. And I know who it is. Like I know it is down to people with money, down to people who are terrorists, spiritualists, or whatever the case may be, whatever they want to call themselves, these karmics. One thing I always did, I actually pray for you to be better. Be your authentic self. And I say that respectfully. I never not one time wished bad on you. I just removed myself. When it came to your pain, it was truly one sided. And I say that respectfully because I wasn't operating out of jealousy or envy. I'm far from a hater. Something that you try to paint me out to be. And that was never the case because I wasn't trying to catch a case. How you try to second my conscience when it came to this department, that department. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm about to put you in the cyber. Hold on 1 second. Or because you had controlling issues. Then you try to shadow ban me, hacking my devices right to left, sending this crackhead towards me, this drunk towards me, this person, that person. God knows how many people you sent towards me. Then this person sitting behind a screen, talking about, hold on 1 second, here we friends. I don't even know you at the end of the day, but I'm listening to you because I want to hear what you got going on. I know I'm protected as I'm speaking to you. And trust and believe I ain't got ill intentions alone. Hold on 1 second. That return back to sender. It actually works when it comes to that receiver. Always be yourself. I'm far from a copycat. Far from a copycat. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Far from a copycat. I put respect on my neighbor's name behind closed doors and up close in person. But of course, they disrespect me during my journey, but that was okay. But that didn't stop me from loving me. And that didn't stop me from continuing to wish the best for them. Because I'm a child of God. And when you're a child of God, you don't operate out of jealousy or envy or hate. And I say that respectfully. You don't. You're not out here playing with spoken attacks away. You're not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. And you damn sure not out here destiny swiping with folks. Because you're your own person. That light that God installed within you can't nobody take it away. Even when the devil try to show up at the end of the day to try to suck at your mental state, they can't do nothing with you. They can't. When a person does not live in fear, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, they able to look the devil in the eye and say, "Hey, neighbor, I don't walk in fear. I know everything that everybody's doing. I don't walk in fear. God works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it wasn't for my heavenly father, my heavenly mother, even overcoming the spell work. And I say that respectfully. I didn't ask for your help because it was days that I was under spiritual attack and I didn't have nobody around me. My food was poisoned. My food was poisoned. Did it matter what community I was in? No. It didn't matter what community I was in. My food was poisoned multiple times. God said, I'm going to restore you. The last person didn't make it because they didn't believe in God. They ran from God. They didn't believe in their faith because the enemy tried to take over their existence, try to take over their mental state. They's like, where's the God? I'm reaching out for God and God is not hearing me. I'm going through all these trials and tribulations in my life. Why is God not picking me up and showing me my way? Some people give up. They tired. I stand before myself, down to blackmailing, down to the lies. I had things stripped away from me when it comes to I had things stripped away from me. But I keep showing up for me. Because ain't nobody gonna show up for you but you the way you do for you. It's not easy. There's people cries that certain individuals would never understand. Like growth tears. You look at that last testimony and hold on 1 second. You almost psyched your own self out your own conscience when it came to elevation. You don't even recognize yourself who you are today, but hold on 1 second. Confidence is looking good on you. You don't lost your baby. You lost your baby to the system, or because someone was able to manipulate them. Someone had controlling issues, and only for you to realize to hold on 1 second. Why am I still holding on for? They taking everything from me. What am I living for? God still gave you faith. God said that your baby will be in your hands soon. Certain individuals will never understand your cries. They won't. Those lonely nights was real. And you were spiritually attacked every single day during your journey, having everything literally stripped away from you, starting all over. not knowing how you was going to survive, not knowing how you was going to feed yourself, or let alone your child. It's people that go through this stuff every single day. It's certain people that just walking around here just so lost. And then when you look at them, you think they're crazy because they're talking to themselves. They're not crazy. They're not. Because once they feel safe in the right people's hands and they're not being manipulated and they're not being blackmailed and they're actually being heard, not overlooked, they can understand their calling to get their life together. Because they prayed within praying, asking God, please send me a savior. You think someone wants to be homeless? Nobody wants to be homeless. Everybody deserves to have a roof over their head. And it's so disgusting how it don't matter what culture you are, how certain individuals with money or no money will sit here and say, hey, I'm from this the environment. I'm from this environment. I know how you feel. I know what you've been through. But they the same folks kicking the innocent people down, playing with spell work, energy harvesting, trying to destiny swipe. But you call yourself so real, you a boss. It's some mother right now that's on the street that got her kids taken away from her. And she's so far gone mentally. They keep saying, if you come into this place, we'll provide a roof over your head. And all they want to do is project testing to diagnose you with something just to drug you up. Some mother and father that's going through the same thing right now. Were they good parents? Yes, they was. But when you have a gifted baby, they try to take that baby. When you have a child that's chosen, they strip that baby from that household. And when that mother and father doesn't deal with their family or their family done passed on, they only have each other. The strength that they thought they had, it was somebody scouting. Somebody took that baby out that household. Only for a mother and father never to be the same ever again. This type of stuff happens every single day. And it's not right. It's not. You may not understand what I'm saying to you, and that's okay. But I'm not for you. Because someone that you may love may have to deal with this experience. And it's not right. Regardless if you're around them or not. I would hate for you to get a phone call and hear that, hey, such and such is in this place, such and such is going through this. But everybody is gathering up to go against this innocent person. Oh yeah, they crazy, they this, they that. Huh? Why? Because that's what the doctor said. That's what because someone had controlling issues was able to play with spell work and allow you to believe that hey, something was wrong with this person. No, they wasn't competent. They wasn't a problematic person. They wasn't. They actually got up to go to work. They trying to figure out their life. Everybody's story ain't the same. And especially when you're on God's mission, that energy is different. And then when you have certain family members that are jealous and envy, because this type of stuff does happen. They will sit behind closed doors and collect and collect and collect and collect off this person's name. Just like when someone gets incarcerated. Nobody will ever come looking for this person because they would say, hey, that person is deceased and that person is fully alive. They're fully well. They were just lost in the system. This type of stuff happens every single day. And when someone is not checking for you, of course you're going to be overlooked. Of course, and certain individuals are going to believe, oh, well, they are deceased and they're fully alive. They're fully alive. So of course you're not going to go up to the jailhouse to check for them because they already labeled them as a number that they deceased. And now certain individuals collecting off of this person. This type of stuff happens every single day. Shouldn't happen to you. Shouldn't. I don't live in fear. And I'm not the only one talking about this type of stuff. And it's funny how people pick and choose who they want to say they want to shut up, who they want to bully, who they want to strip everything away from. There's so many other individuals that talk about this type of stuff every single day. Even if it's not on the internet, it's in society itself. How people are so disgusted and fed up. Innocent people not bothering y'all. They in their own little lane. But y'all go out looking for individuals. Or there's someone in the background saying, you know what? I think this person got potential. Let me watch them for a little while. Matter of fact, I'm about to go tell somebody about this person. And the next thing you know, now this person's a problematic person. Or someone can respect their neighbor. And then now, so all of a sudden, this person's a problematic person. This type of stuff happens every single day. It doesn't matter if someone's on the internet or not. Because these type of conversations happen every single day. It does. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. A mother just went into labor. They didn't allow the father to go into the emergency room. Wasn't able to get into the hospital at all. The father tried every way in which to get into the hospital. They put that father down as being disrespectful, being aggressive. They labeled this father as somebody that he truly wasn't. They took this father's rights away from him and they stripped that baby away from the mother. The mother is looking for her baby. The mother can't find her baby. Why? Because a system. Someone was basically watching this woman for a very long time. You know how when you go to the clinic and go get a checkup inside the hospital? It was somebody that was watching this particular person, this couple. And because they was watching this couple, and if you know a man that stands up for his, wasn't going to let that go down. He couldn't protect his baby or the love of his life because they already put him in handcuffs and said that he committed a crime. He was charged of miscellaneous stuff, and he was charged with assault on a security guard when he never touched the security guard at the hospital. The security guard lied, and only come to find out the security guard had something to do with it. The officers had something to do with it, and a few workers in the hospital had something to do with it. That baby was gifted. That baby was special. Somebody was watching this baby for a very long time, monitoring the baby was going to be okay. Is the mother healthy? Only for that baby to be stripped away from the mother and never be seen again. This type of stuff actually happens every single day. It does. And then they quick to say, hey, the mother and father is strung out on drugs. Now they got to go to all these different parenting classes, but nobody knows where the baby is. They said the baby's in the system. They trying to figure out why is the baby in the system when the mother never had a drug in her system a day in her life. She never did. The father may probably had a drink one occasion, his birthday, but that was the most he ever did. A baby stripped away from a mother and father. My content is not for everyone. Certain individuals do things for likes and views and clout chasing, but there are innocent people who are fighting for their life every single day. It's actually being incarcerated. And they're not doing it because they're an actor. They're not doing it for likes and views. And I say that respectfully. A mother just lost her baby due to a system because certain individuals didn't know how to do their job and have controlling issues. They lack self control. They forgot to have self control. They beat her baby up right to left so bad. They said ain't nobody gonna believe you because I'm projecting this pain. Ain't your mommy a junkie? That is just different. Why should it matter? A mother just came home from jail. Does it matter about her story? She wanted to reunite with her babies. And that's what she did. Only for her baby to be taken away from her. She's feeling like it's her karma. You know how bad that feels for someone to be incarcerated and come home? And then she's saying she's trying to change her life and stop using it to abuse herself mentally, emotionally, verbally. She's not trying to hurt herself with her own words, only to be stripped away from her own baby. Or because of a system. And then this baby got locked up. Or because of an officer lying on her child. They didn't even understand why this baby was even incarcerated for the time that they even was served. Because time should have been served already. But they had that baby sitting there for so long. That baby was asking for medical help. And everybody ignored that baby. As soon as she gets to the hospital, they said her baby didn't make it. She said, I'm gonna go with one more visit, one more visit, one more visit. Something is saying, go on, go, 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 go. She went the prior day before. They kept telling her that she couldn't go up to the hospital, only for her to get up there. Her baby wasn't there anymore. Her baby was not there anymore. And he wasn't doing it for likes and views. He wasn't doing it for cloud chasing. This type of stuff happens every single day. Her mother just lost her baby. And she felt like it was her mistake. She's beating herself up because of her drug abuse. It became the norm to her because when there's a generation curse in a family, it went from one generation to the next generation. And unfortunately, she didn't do it as well. Her children were separated, different households. She never had custody of her kids, but she showed up. Some people don't show up at all. But she showed up. That's a different type of mother for you. Trying to get her life together mentally. Only the rest to hold on 1 second. They said that she wasn't mentally able to take care of them babies because she was on drugs. She never missed one birthday, let alone holidays, sick days. She was always there, only for her to get incarcerated. Her life changed forever. She stopped using. She had her days where she relapsed, but she said, I got to get myself together for my babies. They missed that on me. She said it's a dream that she can't wake up from. She just wanted to be over, but it's her reality. It is. It is her reality. Should she beat herself up for it? No, but a guilty conscience, a missing out, not being there, how things could have went differently. That's sometimes someone's mindset, especially when you're not able to protect your baby. And that was somebody that was willing, able, and capable of wanting to protect their baby, regardless of what they was going through. My content is not for everyone. It's not. It's not, and that's okay. This type of stuff happens every single day. There's individuals that's not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. They're not out here destiny swiping energy, harvesting off your energy, let alone playing with spoken in a toxic way. They're not doing that. They're not. No mother or father should have to lose a child due to someone having lack of self-control. No mother or father should have to lose a child because someone wants to play with spoken in a toxic way. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. It doesn't matter if that child is getting life together or not. That's still someone's child. And that's not only that's someone's child, that's God's baby. And God knows that baby's heart. The energy is different. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. You can continue to shadow ban me all day long, but I am not Love Respect. On all the platforms I go on, you have me shadow banned. God sees everything. And one thing I don't have to do is lie on you. You had to dig up my past so you could try to humiliate me, but I don't run from my past. That energy is different. We all don't operate the same. Jealousy and envy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. It's certain individuals that would never overcome spell work. And it's certain individuals that fight for their life every single day to overcome the spell work. Every single day. And some people don't even know that they even under spiritual attack half of the time. And especially the innocent people that they don't energy harvest. They don't play with spoken in a toxic way. They do not destiny swipe with people. They don't have to gang stalk somebody. They don't have to pay this person, that person to watch somebody. They don't have to do that. It doesn't matter how much money a person has. This type of stuff happens every single day. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Always protect your energy. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. People be so bothered by you because you know how to be your authentic self. Never stop being your authentic self, and especially when you don't have malicious intentions. People pick and choose who they want to bully. They do. People pick and choose who they want to gang stalk. People pick and choose who they want to go up against. When it comes to hold on one second, I'm gonna antagonize you. I want to get you out of character. I want to paint you out to be the villain of my story. Because I want everybody to see that I was truly right about you. This type of stuff happens every single day. But someone truly sees potential within you. And sometimes when you don't give them the reaction that they're looking for, and certain methods is not working, when it comes to spell work, the gang stalking is not bothering you. They tap your phones, they tap your devices, they tap your cameras, or whatever the case may be, they do. And because when you speak up for yourself, they get you shadow banned. They put you in a psych board. They put you in jail. They make sure that you're financially unstable, so they could paint you out to be somebody that you're truly not. They say that you're a drug addict. They say that you're crazy, and they even will take your past and go against you, all because of the fact that you have potential to be your authentic self. And they don't want you to overshine their non-existent light, because a child of God does not operate out of jealousy or envy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. They don't. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself, protect your energy, protect you and your family. You're mad and you're worthy. My content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But you are loved and respected by all the right people, and especially if you're a popular loner, It's not easy overcoming sport by yourself, and it's not easy to express yourself when someone tries to destiny swipe at you. It's not easy to express yourself to certain individuals when someone tries to energy harvest off your energy. It's not easy to express yourself when someone's playing with spoken and toxic towards you. It's not easy to express yourself when certain individuals gang stalking you because people gonna look at you like you're crazy, and especially when you're popular alone. And even if you're not a popular loner, it's not easy for someone to hear you or believe you. But I say this respectfully. When the right people walk into your life, they're not going to blackmail you. They're not going to trauma bond you. They're not going to play with Spoic in a toxic way. They're not going to energy harvest off your energy. They're not going to destiny swipe with you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. That safe place that you always pray for, the right people to be in your life, trust and believe they will show up for you. The guidance you need, the protection you may need, the respect that you actually always ask for. Someone not taking your kindness for weakness to manipulate you. No, it's okay to have a good heart. It doesn't mean that you're gullible, weak, slow, stupid, or retarded. Just always remember this. Just because you express yourself to the wrong person, when the right people see you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. We are all not the same. We're not. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Certain individuals will never understand what it feels or how it's supposed to be to overcome what you've been through. Because they'll be like, I wouldn't be able to walk a day in your shoes. Because some people can't. People will want your energy so bad until they realize they cannot walk a day in your shoes. They can't. All the trials and tribulations you had to go through, they cannot fulfill those shoes. They want to be you so, so bad, but they can't show up as you. They try to energy harvest off your energy. They try to destiny swipe at you. They try to play with spoken and toxic way, but they will never be able to walk a day in your shoes. They won't. Their mental state will be so far gone. They'll be so emotionally unstable. They'll be so lost for words. How? How did you do that? Like, you don't even look like what you've been through. They'll be so emotionally unstable. So emotionally unstable. They're gonna want to feel like they gotta check out. They're gonna want to feel like, hold on one second. I may need to go to the doctor. And I'm telling you, you need to go to the doctor. That's how bad it will be. Because they can't fulfill your shoes, or let alone show up for your destiny. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. It's okay. It's individuals that's older than me that's still fighting for their life when it comes to spell work. And I look at them like, you are so brave because you're older than me and you're still holding on, but you still feel like you're lost. But God said you still have faith within you. You feel like you're going the wrong direction, but you didn't give up on yourself. Even days when you felt like you was relapsing off of life itself, you had your own family going up against you. That's the worst feeling ever. Is to have your own family going against you. That's the worst thing ever to feel is a person that you felt like you could trust go up against you. You poured yourself out to them. Only to realize that hold on one second. I couldn't reject me because you didn't know how to respect me. I couldn't reject me because you showed me fake love. I couldn't reject me because hold on one second. You saw me as a threat. Jealousy and envy was real. You know, it's easier said than done when you show someone respect for standing up for themselves. It's easier said than done when someone is going through trials and tribulations in their life, and especially to overcome spell work or spiritual warfare. It's not easy. And it doesn't matter if they're older than you or younger than you. And it's more worse to know that the younger generations it will be affected by this mindset. And to know somebody that's older than you is going through it, sometimes in life you just gotta truly give yourself the credit because you could have lost you too. And there's nothing wrong with encouraging your neighbor instead of discouraging your neighbor, no matter how old they are. And when you come across the right people, regardless if they older than you or not, we learn from each other. And when we learn from each other, we don't blackmail each other. Like I wouldn't sit here, someone older than me that's going through what I've been through. I wouldn't sit here and say, "Well, you need to go to the psych board." I wouldn't sit here and say that. I couldn't sit here and say that because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. Oh, because you're going through spiritual warfare and someone's attacking you, and it got you feeling like, hold on 1 second, you feel you got to psych yourself out your own conscience, but that's not you. That's someone else's energy because they so low vibration, and you not even like that. But when you don't know your energy, it's really real. It really is, and it's sad. And it's so disturbing to see how certain individuals sit there and laugh at somebody like, "Oh, you don't know yourself. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself." Ah, but when a person does know they self, some people be like, "Yo, I'm ready to just tap out. I'm ready to tap out." That's how certain individuals feel. Because why you keep attacking an innocent person for? This type of stuff happens. Someone can be doing good in a journey. The next thing you know, they turn around, they being under attack. They don't have to do nothing to nobody for them to be under attack. They don't. Besides it being their authentic self. This type of stuff happens every single day. It does. My content is not for everyone. And I say this respectfully for anybody that laughed at someone because they was being spiritually attacked. And I say this respectfully. And you was the main one trying to destiny swipe, energy harvest, or play with spoken in a toxic way. And you said that that person didn't know themselves or whatever the case may be. Just know that God was in the room and God saw what you was doing. And that innocent person doesn't worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, or deals with any demonic spirits, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And they don't have to go take for tack with you. Whatever you dished out to them, they don't gotta go back and forth with you. They don't gotta curse you out. They don't gotta disrespect you in no shape or form. But God was in the room. Some individuals don't believe in God. They don't. But God is real. God is real. My heavenly mother, my heavenly father is real. Regardless to however certain individuals want to paint certain things to be, oh, God is not real. It's made up. God is real. Maybe the Bible, certain things in the Bible is not official, but God is real. It's a 3D, then it's a spiritual realm, 5D. And I say that respectfully. God is real. So when you try to astral travel to somebody, or you doing this in the astral room, or whatever the case may be, you don't think that God saw you. God saw you. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. But always protect yourself and protect your energy. I don't wish bad on nobody. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. I don't care if somebody try to blackmail me to pay me out to be something I'm truly not. I don't care. I don't. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Always be yourself. To the genuine ones, I say this respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. Do not give up on yourself. Protect yourself and protect your energy. And I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be your authentic self. So never allow someone to project fear in you, making you feel like you're wrong for loving you, making you feel like you're wrong for having a love language that folks can relate to. You know that fairy tale is truly real. It's an existence with the right person truly being by your side, the value your time and day. It wasn't a lie that was told. Because so much we had the mental state to hold on 1 second. They didn't have to paint you out to be the villain in their story. They actually protected your heart to treat you right and to mislead you with pain. It was an even exchange. Especially when God walks in and God shows you that you are worthy of healthy love. You're worthy of someone being by your side. You're worthy of that cheerleader behind you, up close in person and by your side, up close in person and behind closed doors. Even when you get lost in your own words, God sent the right person not to discourage you. God sent the right person into your life not to play with spoken attacks, the way to go up against you. God sent the right person into your life not to make you feel you're supposed to become your own worst enemy. God sent the right person into your life not to play with spellwork in a toxic way. Destiny swipe with your energy, harvest off your energy. And I say that respectfully. It doesn't matter about your upbringing, who was around you, who was not around you. When you a child of God, you cannot allow the enemy to take over your mental state. You can't. Especially when you're a child of God. We don't worship the same God. We don't. I worship the good God. The good God is the God that God picked me up. God said, neighbor, is going through something. Pick your neighbor up. It's one thing entertainment purposes or whatever the case may be, and it's another thing when it's reality. The energy is different. Someone is being put in a mindset, they feel like they're losing everything. Something's going on in this person's life. And when God sends certain individuals into your life with no hidden agendas, God said, pick this person up as if I picked you up. Because why would I want you and your brother and your sister to be down like this? I never put you in this state of mind of being a hater or being envy or jealous or whatever the case may be. I never gave you the mindset of being envy over your neighbor. The energy is different. We all don't operate the same. And I say that respectfully. People will act like they for you just to trauma bond you. People will act like they for you just to manipulate you, make you feel like you're not worthy. They will sit there and play with spell work. They will energy harvest over your energy. They try to destiny swipe with you, all types of stuff. But when the right people walk into your life, respect will be a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. That's like someone being homeless. Nobody deserves to be homeless. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Nobody deserves to be homeless. How someone was homeless and someone is trying to get their life together. They know how it feels to be homeless. They sit there and tell their neighbor, I'm being led to you for all the right reasons. I ain't have to have malicious intentions towards you. I'm not out here playing with spoke on you. I'm not out here destiny swipe with you. I'm not energy harvesting of your energy. And I'm not trying to kick you down in the future as well. I'm here for you. Only to realize these two individuals that didn't know each other from a hole in the wall. They motivated each other. They're in a situation where they both almost lost each other. How you became friends when you least expected. No hidden agendas to hold on 1 second. They would never understand the conversation that day. How we was led to our faith, not to give up on ourselves another day. I'm not aging your love respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. When someone ain't, when you're going through a trial and tribulations in your life and you about to lose everything or whatever's going on in your life, everybody's story is different. Individuals ain't gotta fake and act like they homeless. Because there's someone that's actually dealing with that. People do that type of stuff for likes and views that on cloud chasing. People act like they incarcerated for likes and views that on cloud chasing. My content is not for everyone. When you're not out here energy harvesting of innocent people's energy, the energy is different because God sees everything. When your past don't live in your reality, they will never understand. Hold on 1 second. You didn't give up on yourself another day. You didn't. Healing trauma and pain is not a race. And it truly wasn't a race. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. I had to believe in my faith to understand my dreams can truly come true. I had to find peace within to understand my love language to choose me to go within, regardless of who gave up me, overlooked me during my journey. I almost lost myself when I came a long way. I almost lost myself. I came a long way. I even got lost in my own words, but hold on one second. God said, hold on one second. I'm going to lead you your way. The energy is different. My content is not for everybody. I may not make sense to you, may make sense to the next person, but I make sense to the next person. That's really funny. When you get lost in your own words, never hurt yourself with your own words. And I say that respectfully. Be patient with your time. Be patient with growth. Be patient with loving yourself when it comes to bettering yourself, because healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And because you may have a speech problem or because you may have a disability or whatever the case may be, do not give up on yourself. Don't. Certain individuals will may not understand that, hold on one second, why you actually choose you. They're not going to understand. Continue to believe in your faith, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. I'm not your love respect. Loving yourself is not a crime. Have a safe remaining year, week, little day, evening. You're not and you're worthy. Protect your energy and protect you and your family. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. And never get discouraged because someone wants to project fear in you. Never get discouraged because someone sits there and says, I'm going to blackmail you when it comes to your past. They could do all the digging if they want to. But when God shows up for you and you're actually doing a healing process, can't nothing discourage you, because you know why? God was by your side when you actually did the healing. God was by your side when you actually said what you said that day. Actions speak louder than words. I choose me to go within. My past will live in my reality today. God closed certain doors in your life for all the right reasons. Understand that you truly was the blessing when you truly looked in the mirror and you wasn't wearing a mask. Hold on one second, I'm projecting pain. The energy is different because we all not the same. And you're not out here energy harvesting of innocent people's energy, playing with spoken and toxic, with alone trying to destiny swipe with folks. You mad and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. And if anybody that's dealing with this right now, being shadow banned when it comes to life itself, it doesn't necessarily mean on the internet. Being shadow banned, period. Being gang stalked. Don't give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. And especially when you're not doing it for likes and views or on cloud chasing. I understand that certain individuals will not understand what you're saying. Certain individuals will paint you out to be crazy, slow, whatever the case may be. But when the right people hear you, they see you, and they're not overlooking you. And I say that respectfully. I'm not your genuine love respect. Peace and respect, Jenna, don't stop the voice. You ready, worthy. Oh my God, confidence looking good on you. Today is currently March 16th, 2025. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Stop the violence. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.